Whoa, wait. Why are we doing this? It's ridiculous.
Because, Kieran, we are interacting and we are writing.
But we're both here together. Why don't we just do it to the camera?
That's an excellent idea.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Writing and Interactivity. No corpsing.
Sorry.
So I'm Kieran. I'm the head of the department for Wits Digital Arts, and this is my colleague.
Kirsten.
What do you do?
I'm not the head of the Department of Digital Arts. I am, however, the Writing and Interactivity lecturer for the third years.
So writing and interactivity is one of our 4 major streams in our department. And it's one that we love very much. It's part of our core focus. It's narrative and telling stories. So we're going to give you a brief introduction to what the course is, what we do, why we do it, and then we'll show you a little bit of the work that they did this year. So Kirsten, tell me, what do you love about the course and why do you do it?
The thing that I love most about the course is the opportunity to tell stories in interesting ways. The one thing that we really prioritize in the course is a marriage between the content and the form. It's really important that whatever story you're telling is being told in such a way that that's the best way to tell that story, and vice versa. That's my favorite thing about the course.
And when she says interesting story, what she means is interactive story. So we're all about really interacting and the audience interacting. So the reader isn't passive, they're not just sitting there reading their book. They're clicking, they're making decisions, they're doing all of these kinds of things.
Exactly.
And that's the interest that we're really trying to go for. We think that it serves a few purposes. One is it's a useful skill for writers. And the other thing is, you know, in this country, we don't have as many people telling stories and games and animations and all of those kinds of things. So that's also part of our kind of core goal, is to just improve African storytellers in the digital medium. So some of the things that we do Twine, which...
Renpai? Oh, you want to talk about Twine? We can talk about Twine before we talk about other things.
So Twine is an easy interactive system. It doesn't require too much coding knowledge, but with a little bit of sophistication, you can actually do quite a lot with it.
My mum can use Twine. So if Janet can use Twine, anyone can use Twine.
Then we use Renpai.
Yep. Renpai is a digital software used for telling digital graphic novel based stories. It uses Python as its main coding language, but is also very easily accessible. Even I can use Renpai.
And if Kirsten can use Renpai, you can use Renpai. Then obviously we do games and animation. We look at storyboarding. We look at how do you craft the story where choice becomes interesting. Kirsten's about to embark on a PhD in choice architecture, and you know, using that in interactive storytelling is a really useful thing.
Well, I've applied. We'll have to see.
She's about to start. For me, when we get to the 4th year of the course, the high levels, what I like to look at is how do you create live, digitally mediated kind of storytelling. So we have some really exciting projects that we do there. The one year, we had someone create a little headset where you watched yourself from the third person, and then you were given all these instructions that you had to do particular things, and there was a whole story that unfolded from there. Are there any that stand out for you?
Well, that one stood out to me because I did it. But one that stood out to me is the one that our camera person did a few years ago, where the participant received a phone call and the person on the other end of the phone call told them that there's a briefcase in front of them, pick it up and run. And then the person on the phone call guided the participant around Wits, running around, and there were actors dressed in suits chasing the participant in and out of corridors until the participant eventually managed to hand the briefcase off safely.
Yeah, so there's some really cool stuff that we've done. There's been some experimental stuff which has been really interesting, such as revealing your deep dark secrets to everyone without you being aware, and then the kind of narratives that unfold from that. So yeah, we really want to push experimentation, push storytelling, push interacting with your audience and engaging with your audience. And obviously we just want our students to be better writers. They write a lot. Every week for a year and a half, they'll write a submission in their courses. And you know, just that kind of practice makes you a lot better as a writer and those kinds of things.
In many ways, the course should be called Writing and Interactivity and Writing and Interactivity.
Yes,
Yes.
that's very good.
Yes. Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you.
Sorry, digital nomads and all. So we're just going to show you a little bit of the work that some of our students have done this year. Unfortunately, this year we couldn't do the live digitally mediated stuff, but we have some really beautiful work on twine and renpai that we want to show you. So, Kirsten, shall we just take a look at them?
Let's do that.
Okay. So, Kirsten, that's some of the good work that we have from our students this year. We love our course.
We do.
It drives us a little bit crazy. You can see from my lockdown here and teaching this course what it does to us. But it's well worth it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. And we hope you like the work that they produced. Okay, I'm going to reply to you now over here.